Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Top 5 Wednesdays. So the topic for today's Top 5 Wednesdays is top 5 books that I should have started yesterday. Basically, it pretty much means what it says. It's 5 books that you may have had on your shelf for a very long time that you've been meaning to read or get to. For me at least, I know that means about half of my books can fit into this category, but I narrowed it down to about 5 that I'm probably maybe gonna get to very soon. So that at least one of them was on my last month's TBR. Might get to it very soon. I don't know, who knows? Coming in at number 5 is The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. This is the 3rd book in the Heroes of Olympus series. I really enjoyed the first 2 books, and I had purchased the first 3 books all together, so I got this one with the other 2. And I don't know the exact reason why I stopped the series from that second one, but I know it had something to do with, I don't think anyone spoiled what it was so much as there was a lot of people saying that something really sad happens at the end of this, and I don't know if that's true. But I wasn't really in the mood to read anything that gets sad or has a sad ending at the moment, so I stopped reading the series. And that was like last year at some point, so who knows. But this is one I should have read yesterday. So coming in at number 4 is The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. This is the first book in the Gentleman's Bastard series. It's one of those series that I kept meaning to pick up, but I kind of wanted to collect more of the books until starting this, and now I have the first 3 books in the mass paperback version, and I really have no excuse now not to pick it up, and I just need to, because it's just one of those fantasy books that are on my top reads list, and I need to actually get to reading it. My 3rd book that I should have or wanted to start yesterday is Ancillary Justice by Ann Leckie. This is an adult sci-fi, the point of view of an AI, and I just remember when I picked up this book a long time ago thinking that that sounded absolutely fantastic and amazing, and I've never read anything of that genre type, and I needed to have it immediately, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since. So, and I know the sequel just came out recently, and I need to just go ahead and start the series. It was really hard for my number 1 and number 2, which like spot I wanted to put them in, but I went ahead and went with this order. Coming in at number 2 is Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in the Reckoners series, and I recently picked up book 2, Firefight, and I just need to start it because it's Brandon Sanderson and I love him, and this is one of the few YA books that he has out, so it'll be a faster paced read. I remember just hearing Brandon Sanderson's name and picking up the book without even realizing what the story was about. When I found out it was about superheroes, that actually put me off to reading it, because at the moment I wasn't into superhero stories, but I just need to get over that and just read this book because it's Brandon Sanderson and I'm sure it's amazing and wonderful. Speaking of superhero books, coming in at number 1 is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I picked up this book immediately when it came out, when all the hype was going on about this book. I have actually yet to pick up any of Victoria Schwab's books, and I already want her newer book that just came out, and I don't even know what it's about other than parallel universes. That's all I know. But because this was super popular with everyone at that time, I needed to pick it up. And again, it's about superheroes, so I wasn't really in the mood for that kind of story. But I need to read this very soon because I want to read her newer book, but I feel like I will probably like this one better because the synopsis to this story sounds a little bit more interesting to me than her newer book. But who knows? I don't know. It's hard to say if I haven't actually picked up any of the books. So those were my top 5 books I wanted to read yesterday. There are some books that have been sitting on your shelf for a really long time that you just need to pick up very soon. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time.